Hi everybody, this is Michelle and welcome back to Call Me Crazy. So today is November 13th, 2024, and this is my second video, and I want to start off by saying that I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I have no clue what I'm doing. This YouTube thing is new and I'm just figuring it out as I go. And the first video I posted, which was 2 days ago, so my brother texted me and said, why doesn't your video have any comments? Or the comments are turned off. So I went and I looked at it and I didn't even know that you had to turn the comments on or you had to make some adjustments or go into the settings or whatever. So anyway, so now I figured out how to turn the comments on. So hopefully this one will have the comments turned on. Let's hope. So anyway, I'll get it together. So there's an old saying that says, today is a good day to plant a tree, but an even better time to plant the tree is yesterday, something like that. So the whole point being that if you don't start, if you don't never plant the tree, it'll never grow. So at some point I just wanted to start and then I'll just figure it out as I go. So that's the point I'm making. So I wanted to talk today about passports. I know this might be a bit of an odd topic, but I was thinking about this lately, probably in the last few years, because in my home country, in the Bahamas, everybody has a passport. I mean, we kind of have a joke. It's a joke, but it's half joke, half serious, where when a woman has a baby, she goes from the hospital to the passport office. So every child that's born, the first thing they do is get them a passport. I mean, by the time a child is 1 month old, for the most part, they have a passport. It's just kind of a part of the culture, and that's just how we do things. And that's just, it's a given that everybody has a passport. So fast forward, I moved to the United States. I mean, I was in my 40s at the time when I moved here, so I never knew anything different. So my daughter was getting older and she became a teenager, and sometimes when we would go back home for a visit, I would say, well, why don't you invite one of your friends to come with us on a trip and, show them around the Bahamas or whatever. And she would always come back and say, well, Mom, I would like them to come, but they don't have a passport. So I said, okay. And then next time around, maybe we'd invite a different friend. And the same answer would come back. Well, Mom, I want to invite them, but they don't have a passport. So inevitably, it always seemed like none of her friends ever had passports. So I started thinking about this. And I started to think, is it a cultural thing? Is it a, what's the word I'm looking for? Is it a demographic thing? I'm not sure what the answer is. But my daughter's friends are basically in the same demographic as we are. There may be slight differences, but for the most part, the same demographic. So it just made me wonder, what is the difference? Is it that Americans, generally speaking, it's not a priority for them to have a passport? So I know it just might be like a weird topic to think about, but it's just something I thought about. So what do you guys think? I mean, what country are you from, and is it normal for people in that country to have passport just as a matter of course? I mean, obviously, if you travel internationally, you're going to need a passport, but just as a matter of course, do people generally have passports? Is it a cultural thing? Is it a demographic thing? Is it a class thing? I don't know. I don't know the answer. So I just found it very interesting that we couldn't find anybody to travel with us because they don't have passports. And for the most part, when I would ask, they don't even know how to get a passport. And in some cases, I even offered to help to get them to help with the paperwork and everything, but sometimes it worked, sometimes it didn't. But yeah, so just something I was thinking about. just wanted to make this quick video and hope everyone's doing good, and I'll see you next time. Bye.